some of the fishermen... You want to know what's still to do? Here's the list. In the wise word, if we all heave together, we can haul in any fish, no matter how big. I'm not in the...
We're ready, or as ready as we'll ever be. Everyone knows their positions and duties. So this is how we'll have to face the enemy. How about you? All set for the hunt? Good to hear. All right then, let's take a walk. The town's never pulled together like this before. At least not since I've lived here. And it's all because of you. You, who helped restore the town's karakuri, hunted all those kemono, and saved us from the giant bear. You've sparked hope. Without that, we'd all be floundering now. You've given people the strength to believe they can win. That goes for me too, since you settled that score with the wolf for me. The simple fact is, I envy you. How you just marched into Minato, here over the sacred mountain. My master and my Hime-sama would have been safe with you. You can defeat Kemono none of us can even touch. When the sensei suggested you hunt the Deathstalker, well, I didn't want to accept it. I almost didn't want to take you to the castle. Not with this pathetic excuse for an arm. Not with this damn joke of a leg. I wanted to finish the scourge off myself. If only I still had an ounce of fight left in me. But no one else could have got you safely to the castle. And if you hadn't made it back because I'd refused to help, then... well... I could do without more on my conscience. Anyway, you know the rest. It had been weighing me down all these years. But now, the weight has been lifted a little. I owe it to those I couldn't protect then, to do my best to protect us now. Between the two of us, this battle is as good as won already. So, let's make a move. We don't know when the bird might strike again. Samurai General Daidoji Ujishige of the Ishido clan is ready for action!
Go easy. Take your time. And pull!
Looks like that's worked out nicely, Natsume.
Yes. This little one will bring it down for sure. After all the blood and sweat my ancestors and I have poured into it, it has to.
Who knows? Maybe you won't even have to see any action, Chief. Oh. This is it. To arms, everyone!
Doing it again. But the closer she comes, the better we can reach her.
Can you buy us some time, Chief? Slow her down! Use this line! It's almost suicide, but it's the only move!
Sorry, we need time to prepare. Can you keep her at bay? We won't miss next time. Just give us one more chance. Come on! All hands on deck! Keep up the pressure!
Is she absorbing celestial thread from her surroundings?
Looks like she's hoarding energy in her wings.
Fascinating. But we can't let this fight go in her favor.
Good! But let's hold fire. We need to be sure. Wait until she leaves herself open.
Just kill her.
That was close.
Just in time.
I know you can do this!
We have the upper hand. Now finish it.
Don't give up. Kill it.
You've got the strength for this!
I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's alive. Everyone, look! He's alive!
That's left me feeling quite weak.
What a sight to behold. Gently with that now. Imagine you are cradling your lover.
Hey!
Try cradling it yourself.
Yes, leaning more to the right, I think.
It's starting to look like a town again.
Over here!
Well, it won't be exactly the same as it was before. But anyway, people want a new Minato. And they expect you to give it to them. You've earned a lot of trust.
You really have. And together, we can build a better town. And a better future.
I heard all about it. They made quite a fuss of you, huh, Chief? Ah. Stick to what you know. That's the lesson here. You had to step in and save us in the end anyway. Hey, what's wrong? Don't try to put a brave face on it. If something's the matter, the sensei should examine you. You hear me?
Ohayo! Are you awake? I hope this isn't a bad time. How are you feeling? Uchishige-san told me what happened. I've been worried about you. Oh, you shouldn't make light of it. I think maybe you need to slow down a little. Minato's recovery depends on you, you know? We really couldn't cope without you. And I'm sure the fine people of Minato will have plenty of work for you today, too. Like I said, you mustn't overdo it. With Amaterasu gone, we're not in any immediate danger now. So there's no need to rush things. Let's just try to make slow but steady progress. And on that note, I'll get back to my forging. Show your face again before you head out hunting, won't you?
I suppose you're busy.
The forging... I was wondering if you'd be able to secure some more materials for me. you don't mind? Arigato. You should be able to get what I need from the kimono on the... I was tidying up the house the other day, you see? And I came across some plans I hadn't seen before. Must be something my father dreamed up before he passed away. I recognize his brushstrokes. I'm desperate to find out, but I need those materials before I can... If it's something my father never managed to finish, I'm sure it would mean a lot to... Anyway, I hope it goes well. Oh, there you are. What can I do? You can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? You can't afford to neglect the equipment. Can I be of service? Stronger and sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine. Metal. You can't afford to neglect the equipment that affords you protection, can you? Can I be of service in any other way at all?
About time. I've got a job for you. Huh? At least find out what it is first. You'll never learn, do you? The thing is, everyone's working their fingers to the bone rebuilding. But we're getting short on money. So, Kogyuk-san and some others have gone in search of customers for our goods. Meanwhile, we're working hard to produce as much as we can to sell. But now we're getting short on materials too. It's lava-back materials we need. You hunted one on the island before, right? We need something good and strong. Then we can fix up the wheel as well. I don't like asking you, but there's no one else. So, it's down to you now. We're stuck until you deliver. I thought you'd have no trouble taking care of this.
At last. Good. I was wondering when you'd show your face. We finally finished clearing the debris. So, we're about ready to start the reconstruction effort now. But, where to start? That's the question. What's that look for? You're the beating heart of this town. So who better to ask? You come up with a plan, and me and my crew will do all the hard work. That's the last one put up. I think we might finally be out of space. Here, have a new bag. You'll be able to fit more in this one. A little token of appreciation from everyone in Minato. I'll be getting on then. Busy times ahead for both of us. We'll get there. Yes? Do you want to talk with me? All right, well. Can you help me work this out? Here, have a look at this note. Yes, it is, in a way. It's an old family secret. If I can work all these notes out and get the correct materials together, it'll reveal a special lumber technique that's been a secret of my family for generations. My father was teaching it to me, but, well, as I said, we parted company recently. So, I'm slowly trying to work it out myself from these old cryptic notes. If you could decipher this one for me. I've managed to find out that whatever material this one refers to, it's going to be found in Akikura Canyon. But the rest I'll have to leave up to you. Don't worry if you can't work it out, though. Just forget I asked in that case. Let me know how you get on.
How beautiful the world looks. Would you do this lovely storekeeper a favor? The crucial kimono has come to light at last. Yes. Surely you remember the unfortunate passing of poor Dansuke. The kimono in question was noted along the Harugasumi Way. Its territory could certainly include the site of the tragedy. Having heard several descriptions, I believe it to be a kimono similar to the gold shard. If it is indeed the kimono we seek, it already has a taste for human flesh. Please, hunt with caution. Assuming all goes well, we will ask Suzuran for help. The sensei will be able to confirm whether it was this kimono's doing. I have no doubt you will live up to my every expectation.
Chief. How are you doing? Thanks to you, we get to enjoy another fine day and more fun.
I have some new items. Ah, now there is a sight for sore eyes. May I call on your dazzling skills once again? It would appear that recent kimono affrays have made travel around the Harvest Canyon quite unsafe now. With passage by the frozen fort also unwise, and the seas as angry as they are, I do wonder how the Crimson Treasury will survive. Would you take pity on a poor storekeeper and dispatch any troublesome-looking kimono around the canyon for... Oh.
What a surprise. She's got another chore lined up for you.
Hardly a chore, Yataro. It is a perfectly respectable hunting request, which I am sure you are far too kind to decline.
Ugh.
Oh, how you pamper me. You see, the right decision is an easy one to make.
There's no talking to you. I know that. But you should really learn to say no sometimes.
Of course, on arriving at the canyon, it is always possible that you will find no sign of kimono trouble. But do be careful. We simply could not bear to lose you.
Just try not to get killed. I want to be able to sleep at night.
I have no doubt you will live up to my every expectation.
A lot of materials are coming in from... You want to know what's still to do? Here's the list. All right, then. Oh, if you're going hunting, be careful. There are some worrying rumors flying around among the merchants. It's the seas around Minato. They're so rough lately. Jingoro-san mentioned it before, I think.
People are saying that it must be the work of kimono.
Oh, Natsume.
Sorry to interrupt. I couldn't help overhearing. The merchants who supply the forge are struggling too. They're being forced to take detours because they can't come by sea. But we can't ask anyone to hunt the kimono because we don't know where it is. If it even is a kimono at all. Are you alright, Nobu?
Oh, yeah. Just thinking. It's a fine kettle of fish, isn't it? I ordered some reading material from up north the other day as well. But the book couldn't be delivered by sea, so the merchant had to come through the canyon. Long story short, he ran into kimono. In his haste, he dropped it. And I was really hoping to read that one. I'll have to go and fetch it myself later.
From Akikure Canyon? Don't you think you should ask a hunter? That would be far less risky. And there just so happens to be an ideal candidate right here.
I can't ask for yet another favor. No, it's my problem. I should fix it. Or not. Maybe that's risking the bow to save the stern. Alright, fine. Consider this a formal request. Could you please fetch my book from the Harvest Canyon? The merchant said he dropped it near a cave. While you're heading to the canyon, I'll try to find out more details and let you know via that karakuri of yours.
I feel so drained. Ah, konnichiwa. Have you come to help me clean the bathhouse? I was teasing. She's my responsibility, not yours. I haven't been caring for the bathhouse for long, but already I've found her to be quite demanding. She gets sulky if I leave her alone. As soon as I turn my back, she's filthy again. Suzuran-sensei tells me the waters must be free to flow, or they'll stagnate and become polluted. And polluted water could lead to disease, or even encourage toxic kemono. Honestly, it sounds like the water of death. So, cleaning is top of my list of chores here. I won't have even a drop of stagnant water in my precious bathhouse. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I'd like you to do a job for me. Not cleaning, don't worry. I'm hoping to offer a new restorative bath, but I need some help to set it up. You understand people so well, don't you? Yes, exactly that. It's materials from the gold shard kimono in the Harvest Canyon that I need, if you're willing. I'll leave that little job with you then. But don't take any risks. Not for me. With the arrival of a restorative bath, is it? You wouldn't like to go in? Until next time.
Mind if I ask? There's something that's been playing on my mind. It's Tamakazura. I've noticed him taking off from the bathhouse a lot lately. Do you know where he goes? I could, but he'll only evade the question, I'm sure. Maybe you'd have better luck? But I suppose it doesn't matter. He always seems to be back the following day. And Karakuri keep the baths going anyway.
Did I hear you discussing Tamakazura?
Mm-hmm. He keeps disappearing lately. I was wondering where he goes.
Yes. He is wont to wander without warning. To the ruined castle, perhaps? I have noticed a longing in his eyes when he gazes at the northwest sky.
The castle. That's no place for a leisurely stroll at the best of times. There's talk of another savage kimono up that way recently. If that really is where he's going, we need to fetch him back.
How alarming. In that case, could you find out where he is going when he leaves town? and eliminate any dangerous kimono in the area. I will gladly compensate you for your efforts. I can ill afford to lose a valued customer after all.
Mind if I... You busy? I wanted to ask you about the Hime-sama. No one's seen her since Amaterasu tried to level Minato. According to that retainer of hers, she left for her hometown to ask for the Ago clan's help in the fight. But no one's seen our young steward since. What do you make of it? How? We wouldn't even know where to start. Or do you think Ichi knows more than he's letting on? You think I'm knocking at the wrong gate? I don't know. My gut's telling me something is wrong here. I got the feeling he was hiding something when we spoke before. And he just left for the camp in the canyon. Said he had some business there. It doesn't sit right. I was going to follow him, but there are so many kimono about at the moment. I thought it better if you went. Do you mind, Chief? We need to find out what Togahime's retainer's hiding.
Ah, good to see you fitting well. Healthy folk, healthy town, I always say. The arrival of the Tsuruhashi has breathed a new life into Minato's own carpenters. Everyone's pulling together to rebuild after that awful business with Amaterasu. That Ren woman is a force to be reckoned with, huh? She tells me she's planning to rebuild the storehouse next. Yes, everything seems to be going swimmingly. Although, there is one fly in the ointment. Some of the materials we need aren't reaching us. It seems a kimono at Fuyusagi Fort is causing the trouble. Without those materials, I don't think the construction of the new storehouse will get very far. You wouldn't be able to hunt the beast responsible, would you? Things are difficult enough without it hindering any trade routes. Our carpenters and the Tsuruhashi are working so well together at the moment. I'd hate for this to put a damper on it.
Phew. Phew.
your benevolent act.
The ripples of change. What pain and suffering Amaterasu has wreaked upon our town. No doubt, many will want to forget such a woeful day in our history. But to remember only the final chapter of the tale. No, a story must be told from start to finish. I yearn for every detail. How the battle unfolded. How the darkest hour of our town turned to light. So tell me of the mighty bird. Fill me with tales of valor in the face of her blinding power.